I'm here with Dinah Cantor and Germs. We're going to have a little discussion about the past, present, and future. I'm going to start with Dinah. How are you tonight?
Actually, I'm doing divine tonight, darling.
Great. So one of my heroes right here, we have Dinah Cantor. I want to talk about what's your influence as a woman in the past of the LA punk scene?
I think you have people like Susie Sue from Susie and the Banshees, Becky from Vice Squad. You have like Penelope from the Avengers. Those are the early days, like back in the 70s. And, you know, at the beginning, a lot of women, there weren't that many women around. It was a very male-oriented scene. But there's a lot of us today.
Let's talk about your past.
Wow, yeah, that's a long past. No, I started out playing with a number of bands in the Hollywood scene, and carrying on, we decided that there was something missing as far as the scene went, and so we started up, released the Bats, and decided, hey, the thing that was cool to do in the old days was to invade, a commercial place, and we decided to do Disneyland, and now it's kind of turned into a corporation itself.
Yeah.
So, I'm no longer involved in that. I've played it a couple of times, but it's not what we intended to do. And then there's clubs like Das Bunker. Frank asked me to help him. He wanted to start a club. I helped him out, and we used our mailing list from Nosferatu Productions and Ghastly Magazine, and got that up and running. And now it's a successful club. So it's great. We're just trying to promote music and keep the underground. So, but it's all good. Now there's clubs like, the new Batcave, and we started up Bats over Broadway.
Yeah.
There's Thin Man Entertainment now that it's doing music, everything from, death rock to gothic to jazz to industrial to electronic, everything. So, we're just trying to promote the musical underground.
That's so great. We really appreciate what you're doing for our scene, what you always have been.
Now I can die.
As far as you go in your past, what's your favorite memory with 45 Grave and all the shows that you've ever thrown?
Oh, the early days, I think I really miss the scene that was developing at that time. I mean, at that point, you had so many different explosions of, like, you had Christian Death, you had Community FK, you had the Circle Jerks, you had Black Flag, you just had all these bands coming out everywhere, and there was such a family unity thing. And you know what? And it's probably a effect of how today is, but everyone is in like singular units.
Yeah.
Of where it's basically, this is our little nucleus and everyone else doesn't exist.
Yeah.
But back then it was like everyone lived in like one building. There would be like 200 of us living in this apartment building. We took it over, and it was just like nonstop partying.
What's your vision for the future of our scene, this underground scene?
Actually, we've been working with a number of other labels and distributors, record labels, and everything else across Europe, and we're working on sending bands from here to Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, South America, and doing the reverse. We're just trying to rebuild our scene because everything's been like so stagnant for so long. But there's so much good music and great DJs and good clubs going on right now that people need to actually go out and participate in the scene that they claim that they're in. is what it is. And so once you do that, then you're actually part of the scene, and that's the future of the scene.
Amen, Germs. Amen. Anything else that you want to say tonight to the crowd for the future of our scene?
Just remember all those bands, all those clubs, everything that you like about your scene requires you all to go out and support it. But you know what? We really love you guys, and we hope we're going to bite you soon.
Yeah.
So you need to come down to Batcave, LA, and all the other great clubs are in the LA area, and come haunt with us.
Yes. Thank you so much for tuning in today. This is Lexington Lee, and I have Dinah Cancer and Germs right here with me. It's been a pleasure, and thank you, and have a great night.